Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday, the first 2 days of the New York City Comic Con, which really is, in terms of the importance of hyping up the game for newer players, one of the biggest events of the year. Insanely underwhelming. The first day on Thursday, we had a $5 bundle, seemingly geared toward new players, and that's it. And yesterday, like so many people's joy of Alliance War, it was nothing. But today, we do have a couple of things in the inbox. We've got Dungeon Days have begun, a Dungeons booster pack, which is honestly like lighting your money on fire, and Poison Champion bundles as well. Now, these Poison Champion bundles are going to be what we focus on today, and that is for people who are uncollected or higher. So at least this is trying to get people who normally don't participate. By the way, dungeon items in general, worthless. Why? Because I think it's smarter to just quit out of dungeons, take the L, and start over than it is to give them your money. The only reason why you're going on dungeons anyway, really, is to get the artifacts needed for the targeted 4-star or 5-star dungeon crystal, and it's not worth a bunch of money to get those items. It's just not. So anytime you see a dungeon, anything in the store, kind of laugh it off and say, ha, Kabam actually thought they'd make money off this scam? Yeah, right. And then go on. Now, what people might actually be interested in is this biodegradation bundle. That is quite the word, right? Biodegradation bundle. And it does give us access to, unfortunately, featured Grandmaster crystals, but not featured Cavalier crystals. This is the kind of bundle that has not evolved much, if any, since the introduction of Cavalier crystals, which really makes no sense. For somebody in my position, and there are going to be a lot of people who are Cavalier who look at this and think, I might be tempted to spend $30 if these were featured Cavs, and you'd think that the game would kind of clue into that, but instead, they're keeping the highest prize as that 5% drop rate of the 5-star for the special champions in this bundle. Now, there are some good champions, right? I mean, there are also some really bad champions. Let's go through this. Abomination, not great. Really needs a buff. Ant-Man, fine with some good synergies, but by himself, nothing good. Archangel, very solid. Captain Marvel, OG, I'm guessing? Solid. Oh, there we go. So it's both versions of Captain Marvel. That would suck to, land on the other one that you don't want. Darkhawk, good. Diablo, alcoholic, terrible. Dr. Voodoo, very solid. Dormammu, solid. Emma Frost, solid. Green Goblin, average. Howard the Duck, terrible. Hulk, good. Hulk Ragnarok, very good. King Groot, terrible. Mephisto, solid. Satan herself, terrible. Mysterio, very good. Nebula, very good. Red Hulk, very good. Ronin, not great. Sentinel, very good. She-Hulk, very good. Ultron, solid. So a bunch of B plus and B champions for the most part. But what a missed opportunity this is, YouTube, because it's just not worth $30, especially to people who are Cavalier. I think this bundle is, in this state of the game, worth about $10. And you might think, wow, Prof, $10, you're being a little harsh. Not really. $10 is the same price that we have seen in the past month or so, that if you were level 60, you got a fully formed 5-star plus benefits. I realize that was a special offer, but that's the kind of thing that I promote heavily as it is pro player. Now, for 3 times the price, you get 15% of that 5-star basic crystal you got fully formed at level 60. You get 3 level 3 revives, which certainly are better than nothing, but these crystals just don't give you the drop rates needed to actually be incentivized to purchase it. If this was $9.99, I'd say, yeah, have yourself some fun. $10, small price to pay for fun on a Saturday with a chance of a 5-star champ. But for $30, it is simply 3 times too high. And I'm going to give this thing, because the 5-star shards and the level 3 revives are included, a generous D- for this Saturday. But I would encourage anyone who is tempted to not purchase this at all to save your money. Think about the value that you're going to be able to get in contrast to this in just about a month and a half on Cyber Monday, the Monday after the American holiday of Thanksgiving. And then also keep in mind that Dungeons Booster Pack is a total scam that should be purchased by no one. It is literally like lighting your money on fire. If you need dungeon items, just quit out and restart a dungeon. And maybe if you're having trouble with 7, go to 6, or 6, go to 5, etc. Eventually you'll get the artifacts that you need. It just might take a little while, but it's not worth spending your hard-earned cash, particularly the same price as a lot of other much better solid deals of $29.99 American, which of course is much higher when you do the conversion rates of countries like India, Australia, Canada, etc. So there you have it, YouTube. A D- and somehow below an F for today's bundles. Oh, New York City Comic Con, where you give the rest of the people that couldn't make it to New York the giant middle finger. That is the Kabam way on this Saturday. As always, I appreciate you clicking on this video, supporting my channel, and helping me help you not make poor decisions with your money. Save your money for a much, much better deal. They're right around the corner, just as everything else in this game. You got to be a little patient.